All right, so welcome to Module 1. In this video, I just want to cover the basics of bots. I want to be able to explain to you what they do, what they don't do, and give you some pointers on not overthinking things when it comes to bots, but also understanding where bots are going to go. So the most important thing that you need to understand about bots is there are two sides to bot marketing at this point. There is the reactive side, and then there is the proactive side, meaning you can react to somebody's message with an automated bot. And an example of that might be if you own Joe's Pizza Shop, or if you're doing marketing for Joe's Pizza Shop, and somebody messages Joe's Pizza Shop on Facebook and says, "Hey, what are your hours?" A simple bot can detect the words, "What are your hours?" and respond with a link to, or just text that says, "Here's our hours." What this does is it provides an opportunity for Joe's Pizza Shop to get business and to consistently retain business without having to have somebody manage Facebook Messenger all the time. And I think that that's one of the biggest things that most business owners don't realize, is that you can automate most of the things that you waste a lot of time doing on Messenger. And so to give you some more examples of this, the local business or the car dealership or anything that currently might be using Messenger a little bit less than they probably should, they can massively benefit from Messenger once they understand that bots can control all of this. Because what happens is Joe's Pizza Shop might get a message from somebody saying, "Hey, are you open right now?" And the fact of the matter is, if you don't respond right away, they're going to go to the next pizza shop, the next pizza shop, the next pizza shop. And so you will lose business by not giving the customer instant feedback. And I want you to remember that the reason that the entire world is going towards these mobile devices is because it allows us to get instant feedback. And so one of the great things that I see happening in the near future is most people are going to stop putting contact us forms on their website, because as a consumer, I go to a website and I see contact us, and I think, I'm not going to send them an email because then I've got to wait for them to see the email and respond back. So I know that it's not an instant connection. However, if I see them on Messenger, I know that I can send them a Messenger message, and there's a really high likelihood that they might respond right away. And a personal example of this for me is whenever we're traveling and we want to drop into a gym, my wife and I do CrossFit, we deliberately go to their Facebook page and message the page. And we do that because otherwise I've got to send an email, and yet I could send an email and not get a response for 24 to 48 hours, but I need to know within an hour, are you open at this time, and do you take drop-ins? And so it's these kind of conversations where, for me, dropping into a CrossFit gym means I'm going to buy 2 shirts, so that's $25 each, so that's $50. I'm going to pay the drop-in fee of $25 each. So we're at $100 right there. That's a $100 client if somebody responds to me via Messenger. And that's a pretty real expectation of what can happen, and the kind of business that you can lose if you're not giving customers that instant feedback. And so again, that is a reactive message. These are examples of reactive. If somebody messages your fan page, here's how you can respond. And the value of that is going to go up and up and up, because the truth of the matter is there's 1.4 billion Messenger users. Now, never before has the world seen a messaging platform with this many users. And I believe 1 billion of them are active every single month. Now, here's an amazing statistic for you. Did you know 3 times as many Messenger messages are sent per day than text messages? This is text messages in a month. Think about how crazy that is. There are, right now, I believe the number is about 1 billion messages being sent every single day through Messenger. And there's only about 300 million text messages being sent every month. So both of them are huge, but you're probably hearing a lot more people talk about text messaging than you are hearing about Messenger. And so what this means is more people are going to be using Messenger every single day, which again means as a local business, more people are going to be messaging your business through Messenger. They're also becoming more comfortable with Messenger. So if you can opt them into certain processes and send them reminders and notifications through Messenger, because it's a very high open rate and productivity app. So this is a great reason to get involved with reactive bots. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about proactive bots, because this is where the real excitement starts to kick in for most people. So there's so many different ways that you can get a subscriber, okay? And now, what I want to point out here is, I'm going to write subscriber right here. There are a bunch of different ways that you can technically get a Messenger subscriber, and this is how you would utilize proactive messaging. So I want to explain what this means, right? So if somebody messages your page, right? If they message your page, we can make them a subscriber. And so this is really, really exciting stuff, because I want you to imagine Joe's Pizza Shop gets a message from somebody that says, what are your hours? Well, immediately afterwards, through a system like Chatmatic, if you have Chatmatic installed on your fan page, they will become a subscriber. Now, when Black Friday comes around, or when Valentine's Day comes around, or whenever something comes up, they can actually message that individual who asked about their hours and say, hey, we saw that you asked about our hours before. Hope you enjoyed our pizza. Just letting you know, here's 20% off for Valentine's Day. So this provides them the ability to reach out to that customer after that person's already reached out to them. Because what happens is, anytime you engage with somebody's bot, you are technically creating a subscription. You're subscribing to that bot so that that bot can then send you the messages that you've asked for. So what are your hours? Here's our hours. Now you're on our bot. So there's messaging. There's also what's called, we're going to call this plugin. The layman's term for this would be, think for instance an opt-in button, or think for instance a checkbox. Some of you guys are probably familiar with these things. If you click on a button that says send to Messenger, that is you deliberately giving the owner of that widget or plugin, you're giving them the permission to message you. It's like opting into an email funnel. The only difference is, when you opt into that funnel via Messenger, the sender has to follow certain rules. And we're going to talk about that later on in another module, but just wanted to give you guys the ideas here of exactly how this happens. This is proactive messaging. So once we have subscribers, we can proactively message them. There's also a couple of other really cool ones. A scan code, which I will break into a little bit later. That's another great way to get somebody to subscribe to your fan page. There's also the message URL. Most of you don't know that there is actually a URL that Facebook gives every single one of you, where if somebody clicks on it, it will open a message, and when it does that, that is actually going to generate a subscriber. So there's also more than this. There's ads, there's JSON. We're not going to get into those right now because I think those are super, super advanced. What I wanted to do was I wanted to put into your mind there are two very distinct type of bots and messengers, and that is the first bot is a reactive message, and this is going to be hugely, hugely profitable for a lot of businesses. Think about Shopify, for instance. If you guys have Shopify stores, I know that's kind of the hot topic right now. A reactive message might be, hey, do you ship to Canada? And you could set up a bot that instantly responds to that question. I see that somebody said shipping Canada. What I might do is I might create a message that says, hey, my name is Terrence. I am the bot for, or I'm the personal assistant here at whatever. And I just wanted to make sure I got your question right. Are you looking for pricing for our shipments to Canada? Because we do ship to Canada, and we have two different kinds of pricing. and they might say, yes, I'm looking for pricing, and then you respond back and you say, okay, great. We ship for $9.95 to Canada or $19.95 for expedited 5-day shipping. Does that answer your question? Then you can give them a yes or a no. If they click yes, boom, the bot is done. And what I would do is send them back to the store. Okay, great. Make sure you check out these items, right? So now you're getting an opportunity to market to them as well as answer their question in real time. And I'm telling you right now, the bot services out there like Chatmatic, they are worth their weight in gold when you get 5, 6, 7 of those replies. And I can tell you, we work with plenty of clients who are in the e-commerce space, who are running Shopify stores, and when you run ads on Facebook, people will message your fan page and they will want a response. And if they don't get it from you, they're gonna find it from somebody else. So this is one of the big assets for 2018. And for those of you guys who don't have your own store, one of the beautiful things about this whole program is you can do this for other people. You can offer this as a service to other people for a couple $100s a month. You're gonna make really good money, and the store owner is gonna make even more, so it is a total win-win. There are also some other ways that we're gonna talk about. You can getting people, taking advantage of Messenger, getting people into Messenger, some really cool tricks that you might not be aware of. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the next module. Hopefully you enjoyed and you know a little bit about the basics of bots. We're gonna get more advanced as this goes, and I can't wait to share everything that I know about bots. I've been doing this now for almost 2 years, and most of that time has been spent reading developer code for Facebook Messenger. So I know all the ins and outs, I know all the rules. I can't wait to share them with you guys. Hope you enjoyed.